Welcome everyone to Spread the Juice. Please could you all make sure you're subscribed to the channel and turn those notifications on so you know when our next podcast is dropping. Please also follow us on Instagram and X. Enjoy the episode. Your full name?
No, just Kea's fine. You don't want Kia Luke Tortis Lun. It's a mouthful. Let's just do Kia. Also, my ex-husband might be upset that then suddenly his surname's in the public realm. So let's keep it this way.
Your ex?
Yeah.
Are you still married?
No, I just still have his surname.
You still have his surname?
It's double-barreled.
Oh my...
Tortis Lun sounds so fancy. Like I said, I'm pretentious.
Oh my God, I love that. This is definitely going in the pod, even though we haven't even planned it yet.
If I drop it, it's just Tortis. That's boring.
No, I love that.
Yeah, we drop the Lun.
No.
Do you know what? For the third husband, I'll drop the Lun.
No. They have to bring another.
Yeah, you've got to bring a better name. So I'm not dropping Lun for like Smith.
Or you could put Smith at the very end.
Yeah.
Lun Smith.
Oh, Tortis Lun Smith.
Triple barrel.
Oh, KLS. No, because now I sound like a budget airline. Welcome to KLS Airways. The exits are here and here.
It doesn't have to be budget.
KLS flying you to the sky in only first class. There we go. It's perfect. It's a private jet company now.
Oh my God. Welcome back everybody to Spread the Juice. And today I have got the most amazing guest. We've got Keye from Married at First Sight, aka Tortis Lun.
Tortis Lun.
Tortis Lun Smith.
Yeah, Tortis Lun Smith for the third husband.
Mr. Smith, where are you?
Where are you, Mr. Smith, please? I'm taking applications.
How have you been since the show? Because you literally were amazing. I loved it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Literally.
Do you know, it was so much fun to do and so much fun, I guess, doing it when you're in like a good relationship as well.
Yeah.
So it just made the whole journey easier. The cast was amazing. Since it's ended, it's been a large collection of peaks and troughs, mostly troughs.
Really?
Like it's really hard. Like coming out and readjusting is really difficult.
Yeah.
The like nothing between, like, so I didn't come back to a job or anything, was really difficult to process. Then David and I obviously separated in that time. So
were you separated before the show aired?
yeah, before the show aired. Yeah.
Oh my God, that must have been so difficult.
Yeah. So basically I had to watch it back like a love story. But we lasted for two months after we finished filming, and then but broke up before it.
I think everyone would have been so shocked to hear that because you literally seemed
so perfect.
I know.
But I think the problem is, like, when you're like on the show and you're in the bubble, the way I explain it to like my friends is like, it's like a holiday romance.
Yeah.
You've got no bills. What you both do for work and your lifestyles is irrelevant because your lifestyle is the show. If you're going out for brunch, you're doing brunch on the show, so your lifestyle is the same one anyway, so it's irrelevant what your differences are. And then when you come into the real world and it's like, well, actually I go out for drinks 4 nights a week, I'm a London boy, that's what we do, you know. And it's like, and then it becomes a problem because actually that's not what David does. David wants that quiet life, which I completely respect, but it's not my life. No. So like, it works so well in the bubble, but then when you take it into the real world, and although you do those homestays, it's a week at his and a week at mine.
And it's 2 weeks, still filmed. It's still not real.
So it's still kind of like the things that you're doing are still arranged and organised. So you're still doing a shared. Yeah, it's until you get out of
the cat cafe. Can we talk?
The cat cafe. It was so bad. But I think so. Basically, the cat cafe, right, was to put this into perspective. So first, to clarify, I don't like cats. Okay, in case that didn't come across clearly.
Yeah, I think it did.
It came across. Yeah, good. Cat haters are going to hate me again. It's fine. They already hate me. They can't hate me anymore. Not like I hate cats. I'm a dog person. Yeah. Like, I love dogs. I love puppies so much.
I'm a dog person. Yeah. I do love cats too, but only recently.
Like, I can have a cat, like, in my space. Like, if we were sat here and there was a cat wandering around, it would be fine. Being in a basement the size of this rug area with 8 cats coming down from you, and cats that don't belong to your friends or your family, just random cats. So you have no idea whether if you tickle this one behind this part of the ear, it's going to scratch you, or whether this one. But like, I'm like, this is quite, even with 8 dogs in a space that small, I'd be a little bit wary.
Yeah, of course.
And then I guess because of my ADHD as well, I just get really overwhelmed sometimes. And it was a dark space. It had a locked cage door at the top. So I'm like, I'm claustrophobic. I'm in a small space with an animal I don't like. I feel trapped.
In a basement.
I'm like, it was so overwhelming with all the smells and all the sounds. And then like this deep conversation. I'm like, I can't cope. Like I couldn't cope.
Yeah, and I remember the way he spoke to you was like, you need to basically like my cat. Yeah.
And for me, I was like, I've said, like we'd already said before we even went there, I was like, your cats are going to be fine. Because at the end of the day, you've got 3 cats, not 8. And I don't live in a basement. I live in a 3-bed Riverview apartment. So I'm like, they can wander around the apartment. I won't even notice they're there.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we can be in separate rooms. It's fine. There's space.
Yeah, you just prefer dogs. You're not like a cat hater.
No.
I want all cats to die. You just prefer dogs.
Exactly.
And most people are like that, because a lot of people who love cats don't really like dogs.
Yeah.
So you're either one or the other.
That's it. It wasn't like this hatred for them.
No.
But it felt like the conversation was continuously like, but do you like them? But will you accept them? I'm like, but I've already answered this question.
Yeah.
And like, I'm not answering or answering flippantly because I'm being flippant. Like, how can you not see that I'm overwhelmed?
Yeah.
Like I'm clearly shutting down. Like my mind is shutting down because I'm so uncomfortable in this situation.
Absolutely.
And when you're just like, I just need someone to pull me out. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care who it is, but someone just needs to grab my hand at that moment and just pull me out. Like you can see me like tapping away at my, like I'm just so wildly uncomfortable.
And you had to pull yourself out.
And I had to pull myself out because no one else was doing it.
For
And
sure.
not that it's anyone else's responsibility.
No,
but
of course.
So it came across so rude and so abrupt, but it was just like I physically and mentally couldn't cope. I was so uncomfortable.
But anyone who knows about mental health or any
Yeah.
of these things knows that your reaction is because you're uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like it's hard to then be really calm and cool about it when you're really
100%.
uncomfortable.
You automatically just become so much more short because you're like, I just want this conversation to be over.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, yes, the cats are fine. It's just a cat. Like because you're
Yeah.
like, I can't be here anymore. Can this conversation wrap up so we can leave, please?
Absolutely.
Yeah, it was a lot.
So when you left and you went back home, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
But you wanted your comfort, you know.
But this
Yeah.
is, so my options basically were to either to go back to David's or to go back to my home. And for me, I'm like, David obviously has his flatmates who are going to know that we've had this argument about this cat situation. I'm like, I'm then walking into your home space in the midst of an argument with your inner circle, your chosen family. Like that's going to be so uncomfortable for me when I'm already in a place where I feel overwhelmed and I already feel uncomfortable. I was like, I just need to be back at my apartment with my home comforts so I can feel.
What star sign are you, by the way?
Taurus. What are
Same.
you? Yes.
I knew it.
Home comforts.
I was like, I was literally like, you sound like me. This is what I do. Run away. I need to go home.
Run away.
I need my
things.
bed.
Yeah,
my
100%.
I need to be in control.
Yeah.
Yeah. What? When?
At 4th of May.
I'm 16.
Okay.
But yeah.
But that's the same because I'm like they even offered to like put me in a hotel nearby so we could work
fucking
things
knew
out in the
it.
morning.
Sorry,
I'm like,
but I knew it.
it's because you just need. I'm like, even a hotel's not going to work. Like I need my sheets, I need my bed, I need my things so I can just feel like.
You just need this feeling to go away.
Yeah.
And that's the only way it's going to go away.
Because it's your safe space. My home is my safe space.
Yeah.
And although in time, like had we had that argument 6 months down the line, obviously David's home would have been one of my safe spaces and it would have felt fine. But in that instance, I'd met his friends once at the wedding and once when we got back for the homestay. So I'd met them twice. I'm like, you're lovely and I love them to pieces, but you're not my safe space.
And you're also in a completely different city or
Yeah.
area even.
Yeah.
Because where did he live? Crawley, was it?
Horsham.
Horsham,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
Which is, it's not even like in London,
No.
you know? So.
And you can't just like I couldn't pick up the phone and talk to my mum and get
No.
her to talk me down from it because obviously we don't have access to our phones. So I'm like,
No.
I can't even call anyone to get them to kind of get me out of my head. And obviously he wasn't able to do that at that time because
Yeah.
he hadn't known me long enough to even know that I was feeling overwhelmed in that moment in
Yeah,
time. Do you know what I mean? So
exactly, of
he wasn't the
course.
person to be able to kind of talk me down from that hill.
I think the way you acted, I mean, I don't know about what trolling you've been getting,
Yeah.
but have you been trolled about that particular situation?
Oh, the cat thing was wild.
Oh
Do not upset cat people. No. Don't upset cat people. But it was made into something that like you said, like I don't like cats as much as dogs. I'm a dog person. But it became that I hate cats, that to say to him, it's just a cat.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it in like some horrible derogatory way. Obviously, like.
No, but it's not like a child. Is what
And
you
that
mean.
was kind of what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
I've had a dog and I loved my dog so much. Like, and it was part of the family. But it is still a dog. Like,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
that's all. I wasn't saying it in like a derogatory way. Like, I would still run into a home to save, like a burning house to save my dog at the end of the day.
Yeah, same, yeah.
But it's just a dog. Like,
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
of course I'm going to accept it. You're not asking me to co-parent your 9-year-old.
kids, yeah,
Like that, I would probably have to think about and be like, am I
Yeah.
ready to be a step parent? You're asking me to put cat food out once a day. I
It
can
wouldn't be
manage
normal
that.
to like not continue a relationship. Oh, he's got cats, so no. Like that's the kind of.
Do you know what?
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't a deal breaker, and the fact it was
Yeah.
being made into such an odd deal breaker was just it didn't
Yeah.
sit well. I was like, but I've said I'm okay with your cats because we discussed it on the wedding day. So you know I am. But putting me into a situation with 8 cats seems really, really intense, as opposed to, I don't know, taking me to Battersea Cat Home and introducing me to a cat one-on-one.
Yeah.
And you can see, actually, I'm fine with this. This is okay.
Exactly.
It was a lot.
Did you feel like production had anything to do or a lot to do with that scenario? Because obviously that might have gone how they wanted it to go.
No, I think everyone was aware that I was scared of small spaces, but I think even me on the day when we got there, even I was like, oh no, this will be fine. It'll be okay. Like, I think, so I don't think anyone anticipated to go the way that it did. Even I didn't, because it was like, it'll be fine. It's just going to be some cats. But I'd never been to a cat cafe before, so I had no idea. Well, I thought we would walk in, there'd be coffee, tables and chairs everywhere. It would be big open windows. And then when we went down, had to go through this cage door, and I'm like, oh no, this is now becoming too much. And then once you're in there, and it's it's so warm, it's a basement, it's dark, and you're like,
no windows,
no, this is, and then it's a small space, and then you've obviously got the crew in there, me and David, and it's like, this is a lot.
Not cool now.
It's a lot.
Absolutely.
But I don't think anyone thought it was going to go that way. I think everyone thought it was just going to be like a fun, playful thing where maybe I'd be like, no cat, and it would be silly, and it just
didn't go
it
that
did
way.
not go that way. It did not go that way at all. He should have just taken me to a wine bar and brought in a rescue cat.
Or brought his own cat.
Like that. Do you know what I mean? Bring your own cat to your house, and I can just meet one cat, and that'll be absolutely fine in a safe space.
I mean, it was TV gold.
Okay, good. I'm glad.
It was so good. Loads of your things were. I love your 6-figure comment. What was it again?
Oh, I don't need fame. I have a 6-figure salary.
Yeah.
We all say stupid things when we're drunk, okay?
I love this.
I don't regret it because I'd say it again drunk, I imagine. I've made many flippant comments like that. It was kind of more to make the point of I'm here for love.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here. I don't need to do it for any other reason.
Exactly.
Any other reason is like a bonus. It's a benefit. And obviously I'll lap up the opportunity because we live one life. Why would you not take anything you can get? But it was kind of the point of, I'm not just here for that. I was here for love. Anything else is secondary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that clears up that for anyone trolling you for that.
Yeah. I like this. We're slowly clearing up all of my trolls. Okay. Love. Okay. So we've got the cat supporters back on side.
We've got them back on
and
side,
anyone that thinks I'm pretentious because of my 6-figure salary comment.
You were actually just looking for love. So
I was just looking for love, okay?
But can we actually talk about that? What is your 6-figure salary, if you don't mind me asking?
So,
as in, you don't have to tell me how much, but I mean the job.
Oh, so I work in marketing. So I've worked in property marketing for, since 2014, so 11 years. So I've worked for loads of places. So I've worked for Savills, I've worked for developers, I've worked for uni accommodation, architects, so kind of worked my way up.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So how old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
33, 28.
Yeah. Same.
I'm forever 28.
Yeah, 28, love that. So did you go to uni or how did you get the jobs?
So I studied law at uni, and then I've also since done a CIM qualification, which is the Chartered Institute of Marketing. So I'm also a degree in marketing.
What would you say to somebody who wants to get into that?
Don't.
Oh, shit, okay.
No, I completely kid. Do you know what? I do the marketing qualification. I think do a marketing qualification or go into an architecture firm, or Savills have a great graduate scheme.
Do they?
They have a really great graduate scheme. Yeah, Savills.
So how does that work? You just walk in and
you get your degree in whatever it is, apply for the graduate scheme, and then go through that.
That's
and they're really good. Yeah, Savills is an amazing company to work for as well. I would. And do you know what? Property is really, really fun. Especially the marketing side. When I've worked for developers, I've done things get to design and dress show homes and do the apartment launches and just stupid things. I still, not now because I'm not doing it, but even right to the end of my career after doing it for 5, 6, 7 years of the construction side of things, just putting on a hard hat and getting to go to the top of a high-rise building being built in central London when there's no walls on it and you're just stood on the roof is just such an incredible experience, even for someone. Oh no, terrified of heights. Don't get me wrong. I'm there if anyone that's worked with me watching this back is going to go, I've watched you shimmy up a ladder shaking oh please don't let me go, please don't let me go. But then you get there and you get a great photo. It's worth it. It's worth it. These red bottoms are not buying themselves.
Exactly.
Oh, but no, I think for me, but the marketing degree I basically did while I was working for Savills. They covered the cost of me doing it while I was employed with them. But none of my education was actually relevant for it. I started at UPP, which is a university partnership program. So they build and develop most of the university accommodation across the country. I started there as a receptionist and worked my way up.
Oh my God,
so
amazing.
None of my education had any bearing. It was just getting in with the company, working really hard. I went from so I started as a receptionist, went up to executive assistant for the board of directors. From there, I started doing our internal comms, and then I slid from there into a marketing and comms role, and then just worked up from there.
But would you say having a degree, you need that?
I think it's always helpful to have one, because I think we just live in a day and age where so many people have them that they're the people you're competing with.
Absolutely.
So unless you've got an in that gets you in naturally, it's kind of important just to have to say you've got it. But I think you can. I mean, you can go in as a receptionist without needing that degree and work your way up. And I think the best thing about doing that for me was, and working like under the board as the assistant, you get to know so much of the ins and the outs of the runnings of the business. Like, especially when I was working for the board of directors, because like you're supporting like the commercial director, the ops director, all these different variants and different roles that make the business function. So by the time you get into that marketing place, you understand why this person needs that report from you, because you've seen those reports come in, you've seen the validity they give to certain meetings. So it gives you such a like well-rounded knowledge of the business.
I think it's vital in any business to start like that.
Yeah.
Because then, as you said, you know the ins and outs, that what you can't
100%.
see from the outside or from the top. So I agree.
I think...
where did you go to school? Were you private school?
Private school when I was little. I went to Silfield Private School in Norfolk. And then further school, secondary school. That was a great sentence.
Further school.
You can tell that the private school wasn't my whole education. And then secondary school, I went to Swadelands, which is a sports college in Kent.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, so a mix of both.
Yes, it's always good to have a mix. So you don't want to do that anymore, or what are you planning on doing next for work?
So I think at some point I would like to go back into it. I'm not sure in what kind of capacity. I think I'd quite like to do some kind of like marketing consulting for property, so it can kind of be on my time and what I want to do with it. Yeah, exactly. But I'm not sure. At the moment, I'm kind of just enjoying the festive period.
Amazing.
I've written poetry since I was like 6, so I'm going to work on getting a poetry book out.
Awesome.
Yeah, so I basically, when my brother passed away, my mum encouraged me, because again, shut down because it's emotions. My mum encouraged me to like write poetry to kind of get through it. So I had my first poem published when I was 6 years old, which my mum got done for me, which is amazing.
That is beautiful.
Right.
Yeah.
So I've just, whenever I go through anything since I was 6, I've always written a poem about it. So I have this stockpile of beautifully harrowing, emotional poetry that just is sitting there and gathering dust. So I'm going to try and put together a beautiful collection of poetry in the hopes of, publishing that and giving the proceeds to Mind Out Charity, who really helped me through my suicide attempt.
Talk to me about that if you don't mind.
Suicide or helping charity? Because I know which one I'd rather talk about.
Both.
I just went through a really dark time at the end of last October. My depression.
This before the show?
Before the show. I really suffer with depression a lot. And it just got to a point where I physically just I didn't want to be here anymore. I think that's a bit of it was more like I just needed everything to stop. It went from, instead of just being like the cat-calf overwhelming, but suddenly everything was overwhelming. Just answering the phone to my mum became overwhelming. Like the world just became too overwhelming. It was like I'd always played this character who was upbeat and bubbly, and that's what everyone...
Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
That's hilarious.
I'm so sorry.
Who is it? Is it important?
It's my fucking dad.
I love this so much. At least he loves you. We love.
I know. Sorry, and he's still saved in my phone as Daddy.
I love that. My mum's in Mummy.
Mummy, yeah, that's it. That's what I do.
Which is fine until I'm on the street with headphones in and I have to,
Mummy.
hey Siri, could you call Mummy? Yeah. And I'm like, oh God, everyone, they're all judging me. Mummy, is that you?
No,
Lovely.
but it's got to be done. Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I rudely interrupted.
No, don't call Mummy mobile. Don't call Mummy mobile. No, it was literally calling Mummy. That's hilarious. I don't know why I didn't think that was going to happen when I said that. Should we get our mum and dads both on?
Yeah,
Love.
Mummy.
Right, so no more saying that word anymore, because we know where that goes.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that.
So yes, it kind of felt like I'd played this big outlandish character all of my life. And it was like something in my brain just switched and was like, we can't do this anymore. We've burnt out. We can't play this character. And I couldn't get out of bed for like 3 weeks. It was like I was cemented to my sheets. Like I couldn't move. Everything was just too much. And then just got to the point where I just wanted to exit. Yeah. So.
Are you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. Yeah, it's a lot, isn't it? Yeah. So I'd had an operation, so I had a lot of leftover tramadol.
God.
Yeah, so tried, but thankfully threw everything up. So life can give you a sign sometimes, I guess.
Yeah. So do you have a way of handling those emotions now if you feel that again, or have you not felt like that since?
Like no, I have. I think so. I have like basically coming out of the experiment was that was how I felt, because I felt so like isolated and alone, because like I came out, I didn't have a job, like everything suddenly became overwhelming again. I felt, I don't know. So it wasn't as bad as that. Like it wasn't, I didn't feel suicidal at any point, but like I could feel myself getting there.
Yeah.
I went back to therapy twice a week. And barring that, my coping mechanisms are wildly unhealthy. Like even like like I was saying to you, like I've been struggling this like last week, and the way I deal with it is just make sure that I'm never alone, that I'm always out and doing something, because I find I know I don't know if you know that TikTok where the person's like dancing around a pole in a club and they're like, I wonder why no one knows that I'm upset when I'm going through something. That's me. I'm out doing shots every night of the week, and everyone's like, oh my God, he's fine. And my mum's like, Keye, you're not okay. What's going on? Talk to me. Please talk to me. I can see that you're not okay. Like anyone that knows me knows that, like, because my coping mechanism is basically, if I'm out and I'm socializing, the drink, first of all, dulls all of those things I'm feeling. And if I'm out and I'm chatting and there's loud music, I can't hear all the thoughts in my head.
Yeah, if you're busy, then you're too busy to listen to
I'm too busy
yourself.
to listen to it, exactly. So it's an unhealthy coping mechanism, but it's a coping mechanism that works short term for me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been there too, and I've used whatever else and stuff, and therapy helps me a lot, actually. So it's good that you actually take that step, because a lot of people won't even do that.
No.
They'll just carry on, and then that's when it can just get worse and worse.
Yeah, and I've been to the place where it gets worse and worse, which is why I'm making sure that I'm doing both. And I'm also like incredibly self-aware of the fact that I'm using socializing way too much right now to get me out of my head, and that it's not healthy. So like I am, a week was enough. We'll find a new way this week. Not sure what that way is going to be.
Being aware is the first step, because a lot of people are in denial. So being aware is like a good step. I mean,
if you see me doing Krav Maga at the end of the week, you now know why.
Like, Keye, you alright?
You okay, hon?
Did you write poems during the experiment?
Yes, I did. So I wrote poetry the whole way through our wedding day, through every little moment that we had. So actually, I have a memory of you reading some out. Yeah, you did, didn't you? Yeah. So I wrote David poetry on our honeymoon in South Africa. My vows were a poem. So I wrote it throughout. So I've got all of those as well.
You have to keep those and put them in your book.
I have to. I know. I feel like that kind of deserves its own book.
Yeah.
That's its own book. Let's not mix that in with the childhood trauma.
No. It can be like a series of books.
A series of books. Yeah. Keye, from 6 to 30 to 28.
Yeah.
To 28.
Exactly.
No, definitely.
I know you don't want to go into it too much, but why did you guys break up? In whatever terms you want to tell me.
Yeah, that's fine. It's fine. I just basically, like I said, I was in a really bad place, which doesn't excuse it. I downloaded Grindr as a way of escape one Sunday evening. David found me on Grindr and broke up with me.
Okay.
It's the long and short of it.
And so what? Yeah, I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Why did you do that?
Why did I do that?
Yeah.
Because I was just in such a dark place. I was spiraling ridiculously. I was never looking for a hookup. I was just looking for a way to numb the way that I was feeling and get out of my head. It was never about finding someone. It was about finding some kind of resolve in myself. Yeah. And it just...
Did you need some validation from somewhere else maybe, or...?
I was looking for other things.
What, cocks?
No.
Oh, right. I
was looking for certain substances that one can find on certain apps.
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay.
My ex used to sell on there.
I'm so glad that someone else gets this.
My ex used to sell on
the
there.
amount of people who are like, oh yeah, of course you're on a hookup app, but you weren't looking for dick. I'm like, educate yourself.
No, all my exes used to.
Right?
Like, I don't like those type of boys anymore, by the way.
But honestly, it's so easy.
And he was like, no, Gemma, trust me, this is where you can
This
sell.
is where you sell. Honestly,
Yeah.
I can land in any country in the world, download Grindr, and have a bag of weed on my doorstep the next morning, like within an hour.
You will,
like that's where you go. And obviously, I came out. I didn't have a job. I'm pretty. I can get it for free there too.
Yeah.
Like
Exactly.
it's just so hard to explain that to people.
Yeah.
Without going into like granular detail that I'm not comfortable going into. Like it's
Yeah.
my journey. Like I feel like.
And then more judgment comes.
But this is it, and I feel like I've already been such an open book, and I've been so authentic and true to myself, and I've given people the story about my suicide, and I've spoken about it openly.
Mm-hmm.
I've spoken openly about losing my brother, losing my dad, my first marriage. Like I've spoken openly about all of these things. And I'm like, when I'm ready to speak about this completely openly, I will. But like, I'm giving as much as I can give.
Of course.
And also, like I said, there still might be a point where I want to go back into a professional world. There's only so much granular detail I can talk about it.
Absolutely,
without
yeah.
it becoming such a bigger thing. And I'm already being judged as some cheater when I never did.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to now pile on more on top and on top and on top. Like
Yeah.
I'm like, the people that know what you'd be doing there if you weren't looking for a hookup, no. And the people
Yeah.
that don't, I don't have the time to explain it.
No, exactly.
Because they're never going to get it. They're never going to believe me anyway.
So did David not believe you?
I think I don't know. I thought he did. But I know that he's said since that he doesn't know whether I did or didn't and can't be sure of that, which is fine because the thing is I chose to download the app. I was the one on the app. I know what the main reason for the app is.
Yeah.
I'm a gay man. I've used Grindr for years, you know. So that was the risk I took when I chose to do what I did.
Absolutely. So what? It just ended there and then?
Yeah. So he'd taken a flight to the US when I downloaded it, found that I was on there, and then
He saw you on there from the US?
Yeah.
How did he see it though?
Every time I explain this, I get trolled more. Why do you hate me?
Really?
Honest. So basically, he found me on there because he says that he had a feeling in his gut that I was on there, so therefore downloaded it to catch me on there. Which is how I explain it. But then every time I explain it like that, everyone's like, you're trying to suggest that David had Grindr too. No, I'm giving you a factual recount of what's happened.
And if that goes through your head, then that goes through your head.
How else do you want me to explain it? That's exactly how he's explained it. I'm not saying anything different to exactly what he said. Like, but you're suggesting he'd had it the whole time. I can't say whether he did or didn't. I wasn't on his phone. I don't know that.
Yeah.
What I'm giving you is exactly what he gave me. I'm telling you what he said. Like, all I know is I downloaded it at like, I think 2 a.m. in the morning and had it until 12 o'clock that day or something like that. It was like it was a very short period.
Yeah.
Like a 6 to 8 hour period. And within that time frame, he found me on there using a profile that he'd downloaded.
And then he broke up with you over the phone?
Over text.
And was there no like, please don't do this kind of thing, or were you?
I begged, I pleaded, I wrote a 4-page letter detailing everything. Like, I tried to get in touch, I tried to do something, but I broke trust. That was always one of his boundaries, probably his biggest boundary. So he didn't have to listen to me. He didn't have to hear me out. He didn't owe me that in any way. So how he chose to end it is how he chose to end it, and I just have to respect that, and I do.
Yeah. And so are you guys? So this, how long before it's aired is it filmed? Just so I know. When did you finish filming?
So we finished filming the end of April.
Okay.
This happened at the end of June, and then it starts airing the second week of September.
And then it's only just finished, hasn't it? Pretty much. So that is a long time to have to keep it in.
Really long time.
And how did it feel watching it back?
Like, it's like a mixed bag. Like, parts of it are like quite heart-wrenching to watch just because obviously we knew how it ended. Parts of it were hard to watch because like there were aspects that I didn't realize were an issue in our relationship until I watched it. But like the 110%. Kia's always at 110%. I'm more of like an 80 person. I'm like, I never knew that was a problem. I thought you liked that I was over the top and was loud and stuff. And then when you watch it, you're like, oh, he's always screaming. I'm like, again, I didn't know that was a problem. It was so like it was hard to see those bits because they're kind of being too much has always been my biggest concern in a relationship, because it's always like when I've had these little situationships that last 2 to 3 months, like that's always the feedback I get, that I'm too much, because as much as I can be this quiet, somber person and have a serious, deep conversation, most of the time I'm Tigger and I'm bouncing off of the walls, because that's my brain, and that's
who you are.
And I love being that person. I love being a little camp cheerleader that bounces around the place. Like I love doing that, but continuously being told by people that you're too much, it just makes you feel like you're never going to be enough for anyone, ironically.
Of course.
So hearing that back was really difficult.
What terms are you on now?
We don't speak.
So you haven't spoken since then?
No. So we've spoken since then. We've spoken on and off, like through like whenever we unblock each other, talking through like Instagram and things like that. The odd thing, nothing major, but barring that, no, nothing.
And you haven't seen him?
No.
Let's talk about trolling then. How do you deal with that? Because I know you struggle.
Yeah, so I think in all honesty, up until like the last couple of weeks, this week's mostly, but I've dealt with trolling fine, because most of it has been, it's been bad. Like there's been a lot of it, but it's been things like calling me pretentious, calling me a snob, saying I think I'm better than other people. Like all these things that you're like, this is just playground bullying. It's fine. I can deal with it. Does
pretentious and snob bother you?
Pretentious and snob don't bother me. I am pretentious. I like the nicer things in life, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not going to apologize for it. Like I said, like I've worked my way from a receptionist to where I am now. I've worked hard for absolutely everything I've got. I'm not going to apologize for that.
Yeah, you can be pretentious because you've worked hard to be in that position.
No, I wasn't born into money. No one's handed me anything on a plate. As much as everyone seems to think that I was a rent boy for a millionaire, I wasn't. Like
a rent boy from a millionaire.
It's just, do you know what I mean?
You were married.
I was, but this is it. And also, it's like you married an older man to get money. I was 19 when we met. He was 28. I'm like, he was an older man, but he was also a very attractive man in his 20s.
Like, it's still a young man.
Yeah,
it's not like they're making out it's like 16.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone's giving like Anna Nicole Smith, and I'm like, he wasn't 80. He wasn't 80. Exactly. He wasn't on an IV or life support. Like, he was a young, agile man.
But also, so what?
Yeah.
Like, I just feel like when you get trolled, for me personally, how I handle it is the people, do you ever look at their profiles? Yeah. So without getting trolled even more,
you're just like, just ignore it. Yeah, 100%.
Exactly.
Because I would never go out of my way. Like I, for example, I love the Real Housewives. I love them with an absolute passion. I would never go out of my way after 2 of them had an argument to troll one of them. Like,
no.
What are you gaining from that? Why would you, like, I don't understand why once it becomes on the internet and once you become an adult, you don't understand that trolling is bullying. You are bullying someone, and you wouldn't accept your child doing it in school. So why do you accept you doing it? Why would you go onto my profile and say, I really don't like you, you're disgusting? Just unfollow me and don't watch my content. I'm not asking you to. I don't watch your content and tell you that I don't like it. I just don't watch it. Like,
and that says a lot about the mental space of that person.
100%.
If they feel the need to tell you how much they don't like you. And to be honest with you, it's probably because they're jealous.
Yeah.
The fact that you can say you've got a 6-figure salary and that you've got this beautiful flat in Canary Wharf with glass window. What was it?
Oh, beautiful glass. What is it? Glass. Wall-to-wall glass. Floor-to-ceiling glass. We love.
Yeah, I've literally always wanted floor-to-ceiling glass, and I've got it now, and I fucking love
gorgeous,
it, and I would never not have it.
No, the natural light is everything.
No, exactly. It's perfect for content, everything.
And also, you don't have to put anything on the walls because all of the walls are glass.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so much easier to decorate.
And
I'm saving on art.
Way to get here.
Do you know what I mean? And this is the thing. I'm like, not that I would then say it was justified, but like the pretentious and snobby comments, I'm like, would all be so, not justified, but more justified had my mum handed me everything on a plate or had my husband handed me everything on a plate. But I'm like, I was already working my way up in UPP when I met my husband.
Not even that. I think that they would be more justified if you then look down on people, but you didn't. You were with David, and
100%.
And part of the snobby comments that people are saying were about sort of your guys' relationship or his house or whatever, but it's just a joke.
It was
like,
everything.
You're still with him,
but this is it. Like even the glass thing, I was like, I've got floor-to-ceiling glass, and their house is like cozy. Cozy's not an insult. My nan's house is cozy. That's that's nothing bad. I said this was cozy when I walked in. It's a nice thing. Like it makes you want to get a blanket and a bear and go to sleep. Like you've all taken some negative connotation out of something that never had a negative connotation.
But they will. It's always people. It's always when you're doing well, you're getting airtime and you're saying things that are slightly not controversial, but like you know, not just, oh, hi, yeah, everything's great and
Yeah.
nice. You're not going to get airtime if you say that.
It's
Put it
true.
that way.
It's true. But also, I promised when I went on that I was going to be authentic to myself, and that's who I am.
Yeah.
And like, it's just, I don't know.
I just don't want you to let it bother you. That's
It's just,
all.
it has just been this week. This week, it's gone from like bad to just worse, and like, it's not.
People that say things like they want you to die and stuff like that is way too far. But they
Way too
probably
far.
want to die, so
Yeah.
they're just projecting
It's
onto
just,
you.
it's hard when I'm already struggling with my mental health anyway, and then to have people just like, wish you'd been successful with your suicide attempt the first time. Why don't you try again? Like, it's too much. It's like, fine, you've got opinions, and it's fine not to like me. Fine, you love David more. Again, that's absolutely fine. I don't need you to love me, but you're playing with someone who's actually had a suicide attempt.
Yeah.
Like, you're playing with someone's mental health who's actually tried at one point to take their life because everything was too much.
Yeah.
And this is getting too much. Like, it's not okay. Like, it's so detrimental to someone else. And for what? So you can feel clever, so you can feel like, what do you gain from that?
Yeah.
What do you gain? What do you want me to, like, what happens if I did? Like, would
Yeah.
you feel better about yourself now that I'm no longer on the earth because I made a mistake in my relationship that has nothing to do with you?
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
and that's the key word, mistake. And these people will have made so many mistakes as well.
Yeah, and they all, the way they act is like they've never done anything wrong in their lives. Like, I made a mistake. I have taken full accountability. I couldn't have taken more if I tried. I've exposed aspects of my life that I never planned on doing so, just to be able to take that level of accountability. And that doesn't excuse my behavior, but like, you don't need to beat me down about it. I'm already sorry. I'm the one that lost my husband.
Yeah.
Like, I know what the consequence was of that, and I'm the one that now has to live with the fact that I've lost this person.
So do you have to get divorced again, or is it not?
No, it's not a legal marriage.
Oh, okay.
It's not a legal marriage. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not a twice divorced. No.
Oh my God, so it's not a real marriage.
You've been hoodwinked.
Oh my God, I'm fuming.
I thought everyone knew it wasn't a real marriage.
No, I thought that it wasn't real on the day, but then when you renewed the vows, that's when it
No,
becomes
so
real.
it is on Love is Blind. The marriage at the end of that is real and legally binding, but this
shit.
one's not. No,
Okay.
that would have been terrifying. No, I'd be heartbroken. I mean, I am heartbroken, but I'd be much more heartbroken.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
I've been divorced twice.
like,
Nice to meet you.
I don't want to have to say I've been divorced twice. Okay, it's hard enough dating having been divorced once.
I know.
I don't want to add to that.
No, I think being divorced once is a flex.
Yeah, it's sexy.
Yeah, I like it.
It's like I tried it. I'm
Yeah.
okay with commitment, but I'm also okay with leaving if I feel I'm worth more.
Yeah, I think it's a flex. It's
Yeah.
a fucking flex. I like it. Not two, but one.
Yeah, one.
Yeah,
Two's too many. Two's
He's
too
like,
many.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah, 100%. I won't tell my mum with her 3 divorces. Mum, if you're listening, please listen away.
Don't worry, my dad's had 3 too.
Oh, love! Is he single now?
Yeah,
Let's hook my mum and your dad up! Perfect. 4th time's a charm, I hear.
Exactly. Do you watch Friends?
I do.
Ross.
It's Ross,
Yeah,
100%.
exactly.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
I'm so obsessed. So, can you tell me who's still together from Married at First Sight? Are you allowed?
At the current moment in time?
Yeah.
No, I can't.
Oh, you can't?
No, I can't,
Okay.
because there's another reunion, isn't there?
Okay.
So you'd find out there. So if I told you now, I'd be giving all of the spoilers away.
What about Bailey and Beck?
Oh, we know that they're not together.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, there's been an announcement about that. Yeah, that's been like.
I thought I saw it, but
yeah, they've both said they're not together anymore.
When
yeah.
did they split?
The same weekend David and I did.
No.
Yeah, the exact same weekend.
I have been completely
Yeah.
pulled over my eyes.
Like, honestly.
I believed it.
Oh, but because we all have to, because we're all under NDA, so we can't say anything. It's so hard.
No, but watching it, I believed that was going to last. Is anyone still together? John and Abby.
Yeah.
They're still together.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, they are.
good.
Don't worry.
Yeah, okay.
You got John and Abby.
Yeah. Are they the only one?
Yeah. No, are they? Wait.
Got to be. Liam
Yeah.
and Lee, definitely not.
Yeah.
Reese and, what's her name again? Alicia.
Yeah, they recently she weren't together at the last
Yeah, they
reunion.
weren't, yeah.
Yeah. That's it. They're the
That
only
is-
ones left, aren't they? Who else is there?
It's your show.
Don't you come for me. Oh, and Julia, Ruth and Devani are still together.
What?
Yeah, Crazy Loved Up. I'm just messing with you. The look on your face.
I was like, that is
That was the bomb she was going to
Yeah.
drop. By the way, Enter side left.
Yeah, no, I can't wait for her to enter with her strut. You know,
Yes, I love it. I'm obsessed.
To fuck shit up. Who did you? I remember because obviously you and Julie Ruth had a bit of a to do.
Yeah.
Did you have anybody else that you weren't too keen on when you were there?
Stephen was never keen on Stephen.
I can't think.
Was with Nelly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
But we had an argument like the second week in when he barged into my apartment because I was complimenting his wife because he wasn't doing a good enough job of
he's
being
the
a
biggest.
husband.
What's the word? He just cannot take accountability.
No.
For anything,
nothing at all. It's just deflection.
Yeah, and he would walk in here and tell me that those lights aren't blue.
And they aren't blue now.
They are yellow.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
And he'll believe it, like completely and utterly believe it. Is wild, absolutely wild.
He's not a very good liar.
No, he's not.
For the amount that he
lies, you'd think he'd be better at it.
I know.
But he still manages to convince himself of his own bad lie.
Like he was definitely on that app.
Oh, 100%.
Has he admitted it yet?
No.
Oh my god!
But at this point, he's admitted it at one point and then like backtracked and not admitted it. And I'm like, girl, at least stick to a story.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Pick one.
Choose one.
Yeah. And from my experience, I would say admitting you're on an app always goes really well with the public.
But at least taking accountability like you did just now is so like pure, and it just shows that you're human and humans make mistakes, and it's not like it was so fucking obvious he was lying. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was. It really, really was.
It was like so
he's just not the one.
And I
Nelly deserves better.
Yeah,
yes, so much better. She's a diamond.
Now
I was out weekend just gone in Manchester with Nelly and Beck.
Oh really?
Yeah, we went out
amazing.
for drinks. We had an absolutely great time. She took me for my first gay night out in Manchester.
Oh
I did Canal Street.
You've never done Canal Street?
I've never done Canal Street.
Oh my god, Canal Street is dangerous.
I had the best time dancing to Ariana Grande, living my best little life. We honestly.
Where did you go?
Oh my god, she's gonna hate me that I can't remember any of these things. So we started at dinner at 20 Stories, which is gorgeous.
So lush, isn't it?
Then we went from there to a bar that was round the corner that has a name.
Oh,
you know the one.
Yeah.
And then by the time we left that bar, I couldn't tell you my own name. But we went to somewhere in Canal Street that has like little wooden staircases everywhere.
Ooh.
Does that help?
I can kind of picture.
There's like random little like wooden staircases, then like little balcony things going across, and then the stairs go back down. It was a vibe.
I think I know where.
Yeah,
I'm trying to work out whether it was Ibiza or Canal Street, the club. I'm thinking.
Okay.
I can't.
I can promise you the one I was out wasn't in Ibiza.
No.
I definitely would have remembered that.
Canal Street could be dangerous. I've ended up coming out of clubs at 12 the next morning. Day.
Oh, okay. We weren't that, but we were in an Uber home by about 4 a.m.
Okay, that's
so it was reasonable.
It's your first time. Next time,
don't you worry. But I had the best time. It was so much fun. So much fun.
Amazing.
Yeah. So Nelly's very happy, and so's Beck.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah,
good.
it's lovely to see.
Is there anything that you regret about the show?
Is there anything I regret? I wish that maybe I had chosen some of my words a little bit more carefully, because some of those jokes.
Though?
No, not even slightly.
No. I was going to say you're Taurus. Like, you don't regret anything.
I honestly, I regret nothing. I just think even the mistakes that I've made, I think everything happens for a reason, and every mistake you make is guiding you to the path that you're meant to be on at the end of the day, and like. Even coming out of it in the grinder situation, which was a huge mistake, but had I not made it, I wouldn't have got the wake up call that I needed. That Keye, you're in a fucking bad place. Start talking to a therapist again. Keye, you're like, you need to like. It was the like almost the rock bottom that I needed to hit to give me that wake up call.
Yeah.
So it's like. Yeah, it's horrific, and I hate that I hurt to be in the process. But also, had I not done it, how badly would that spiral have gone? Like, where would that have ended up for me? So, like, I think everything happens for a reason, and also everything I throughout the whole of the process and since, like, I can only be me. I'm always authentically me. I wish I could be someone else. There's therapists working on it, but
no, don't say that.
I kid.
You can't please everybody.
No, exactly.
That's
and I think everything I said and all of my behaviors are exactly how I am in person. Like, you're meeting me, like I'm the same person you see on TV. Like, I'm not. Yeah. I'm no different. I'm the same with my friends. I'm the same back home. Like, and what I've portrayed is the multifaceted person that I am, and that sometimes means that I say the wrong thing and I fuck up, and sometimes I get too drunk and I make a flippant remark. Like, that is just who I am, and I shut down if I don't like a situation or I feel overwhelmed. Like, all of that is just showing different aspects of my personality, and they're accurate and true to me.
What was the hardest part of the show? Like, whilst you're filming, not the breakup.
Okay,
like
cool. Yeah, during. The cat calf was the hardest part, 100%.
Oh, yeah.
That was the most difficult part, and because we then also spent the night separately, like that was the hardest part for me, I think. Yeah.
Did you find the dinner parties difficult ever?
So I found the first dinner party difficult just because I'm not good at like big social situations. Like that was really difficult. Actually, do you know what? Tell a complete lie. The hardest part for me was walking into the stag do because because even with the first dinner party, although I was nervous, David and I had already built such a connection from like the wedding day and across the honeymoon that like, although I was walking into a big crowd of half of them I didn't know, I knew David and like we're holding hands. I knew that we kept doing check-ins on each other across the room and like anchoring each other. The hardest part was the stag do because I knew that I was walking in my mind into a room full of heterosexual men as a little and I'm like, I don't know anyone. This is going to be horrible. I hate this so much. God. It's like me now walking into like like a classic like British old man pub in East London. Yeah. Like I'd be like, oh my God, I can't do it. What do I do? Where do I go? Who do I look for?
So David was with the girls?
David was with the girls. I was with the guys. But thankfully, as soon as I walked in, Leah was sat there, sat next to me, and I'm like, yay.
I just need a girl.
I've got a girl. I'm going to be safe. And she's had me ever since.
Oh my, I love Leah.
She's my knight in shining armour. Literally went to Thorpe Park Friday night. I'm like, I'm going, but I want you to know I am terrified of the dark. I'm scared of everything. You have to be my knight in shining armour. I'm not going. I've got you, Kira. It's okay. Thank you.
I don't know how you did that. I couldn't go there.
Honestly, it terrifies me so much.
Me too.
It's okay, but everyone protected me.
Yeah.
like a 3-year-old that's been let into Fright Night. Like, please look after me. Don't take me to any of the scary mazes.
That's exactly what I'm like.
Honestly. So yeah, that was a really scary experience, but Leah made it much better. And then when we were breaking off, like in between shooting, I got really close with Dean as well, who obviously is an absolute ray of sunshine. So
who? Dean? Oh yeah, Dean. I love Dean.
We love Dean so much. He's just the cutest human being.
I know.
Honestly, I don't think I belly laugh with anyone as much as I belly laugh with Dean. We did brunch yesterday and just sat there the whole time, just absolutely tears streaming, belly laughing. Like he's just so nice to spend time with.
Such a gorgeous person.
He really is.
Tell.
Yeah, he is exactly how you imagine he is.
Yeah.
Like he's just gorgeous inside and out.
Do you know what I loved as well? When he was doing his on his wedding day, when he was rapping, his mum was miming the words too.
Oh, stop! I love.
My heart. I literally
That's
think
so
I've got a tear in my eye.
cute.
You can tell he's just such a nice person.
Yeah.
So who else did you really like then whilst filming?
Maeve
Really?
is my ride or die. I couldn't love anyone more if I tried. Like Maeve isn't just Maeve is my family. I have a key to her house. I WhatsApp her 10-year-old. We are best mates. I love him so much. He's he's like a tiny little version of her. He's the cutest thing in the world. He's just so wonderful.
That'll be Julia Reed.
Oh, girl!
And you guys are cool now, right?
Yeah, we're fine. You're fine. More than fine.
Is there anything else you want to add to the podcast before we wrap up?
No, I think I'm really happy with that. Thank you so much as well for for the conversation points. I really appreciate it. The troll stuff, like it's really helpful. Thank you.
Please don't let it bother you. Is she there? Oh, I think she is. Should I get her to come
just so much to get through it all. Water under the bridge, girl.
We should pretend that it's really awkward.
Yeah, should we? Yeah. We should have made it work.
Yeah.
Oh, you look so cute.
You look unreal. I love the hair.
I'm just obsessed. What have you done to the back? Let me see.
I was tied it up.
Oh, we love.
I want to cut it though. I think I just want it to be short.
Just
like this.
just have a pixie.
Yeah, fuck the mullet.
I'm kind of,
love
but
it.
I like the mullet.
You like the mullet? Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, because you can just tie it up as well, and it gives a pixie look.
Fine.
Yeah, come on, I like the mullet, man. Come on, everyone can do a pixie, man. So few people can pull off a fucking mullet.
Thank you.
So work the mullet, girl.
Work the mullet.
Work the mullet. Yes, queen. Yeah, I got you. Obsessed.
As you can all tell, Julia Ruth is now here and we're going to do a podcast. So thank you, everybody. Yeah.
We love and adore. Thank you so much. Thank you.
I want to hear your feedback, so please let me know in the comments what you thought of that episode. And please make sure you're subscribed to the Spread the Juice YouTube channel and turn those notifications on. Please also follow us on Instagram and X. Thanks.